Well, good evening. It's about 1900, which is 7 p.m. If you hear some yelling, that's my neighbor yelling at herself. Anyway, wanted to discuss something a little serious here. I mentioned when I started my job that the trainer was one of these touchy people, and I didn't like it. And then a couple weeks later, I found out one of the supervisors is a touchy people. And I had told the supervisor a couple times when she touched me, don't do this, I don't like being touched. And Tuesday night she touched me, and it just made me all sorts of mad. Pretty much ruined the rest of the night. I stewed on it. I was venting on it to a couple of my co-workers who I started with, and we sit and have breaks together. And then Thursday night she taps me with her paperwork, and I kept calm. I thought, okay, I finally need to go talk to the manager, because I should not have to be touched at work. It's totally inappropriate, except for incidental contact, or if you're needing to guide somebody to show them how to do something, that's two totally different things. But just being touchy-feely, totally inappropriate in the workplace. And we'll change the angle here just because it's more comfortable for me. So I decided, I need to go talk to the manager. And I almost talked myself out of it. And about, a little after 11 that night, I decided if I don't do it now, I'm going to talk myself out of it. And then I'll just do the next time it happens. Now, the first night, we had started, about halfway through the shift. He called the new people in and asked how the training was going, how we liked the trainer and such. And I said then, she was touchy and I didn't like it. And he had said that she had already said something to him about that. So I did talk to him. Probably about 11:30 that night, because he was busy at the time. I, went to say, hey, when you get a few minutes, we need to talk. And the supervisor had said something to him on Tuesday night that I seemed pretty upset about getting touched. And the thing is, didn't want to get her in trouble, but, it's inappropriate. And I didn't say this in the meeting, although I was so tempted to. Because I basically just wanted to keep things fact-filled. It's like, just, don't touch me. It's inappropriate in the workplace, except for, as I said a minute ago, incidental contact. That's Bella, our neighbor's dog. She's a very friendly girl. And what I didn't say was, if this had been a man doing it, it would be handled totally differently. Because at my previous job, had a bunch of touchy-feely people, and I kept having to tell people, keep your hands off. And one day I got mad and reported it to the on-site manager and to the employment agency I was with. And kind of got blown off a little bit. But if it'd been men doing this, it'd been a totally different reaction. And up to basically previous jobs I've been on, if I'd made that complaint about a man, at minimum he'd have gotten a 3-day suspension or a write-up and possibly lost his job. So yeah, societal standards are different. And like I said, you know, these people are just being themselves, and women tend to be more touchy-feely types, but it's not appropriate in the workplace. So if you're a touchy-feely person, keep your mitts off of people at work. Simple. Easy. Okay, I'm done ranting.